Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Tales of Berseria. Last episode, we pretty much just came back to Yusult from the temple where we did pick up a person named Kawana, so she is with us. When we got back here, Aizen was kind of just letting us know what is really going on in terms of the demon blight. When we did actually pass through Haria, it looks like everybody was pretty much turned into a demon. And basically, Aizen is saying it's actually not really a disease or anything like that. It sounds like pretty much if someone has strong feelings, and every single human has that, it actually potentially can turn them into a demon at any time. But they're wondering how come they're able to see demons, and Aizen mentioned before that before humans can actually even see any of the Molochs, that they would look kind of like a person who's gone mad, angry, berserk, and so forth like that. That's what it looked like. But now humans are actually able to see demons, see Molochs and everything like that. So this all does go back to Artorias. At least that's what Velvet thinks. So Eleanor seems to be kind of course, shocked about all of this news too as well. So if she gets broken, like her spirit gets broken out, she can turn into a demon. And if she turns into a demon, then Laphicet's vessel is not there anymore. So now Laphicet can potentially turn into a demon too as well. So basically they're telling Velvet to pretty much be easy on Eleanor, or it may end up just breaking Laphicet's vessel pretty much. So we're actually going to be just moving on with the story right now.
Sir, we just received a Sylph J from the boss of the Bloodwings. She has a job for us and wants us to meet her in Logres. How should we respond?
Let's do it. Besides, we need to see if that demon in the villa was actually a Therian.
Good point. And the Bloodwings might know something about the other Therians too. We're heading for Logres. Prepare to set sail.
Ready anytime!
So it looks like we're going to be heading over to Logres. Send up my ship again.
Scout ship.
So we're going to head over to Port Zexen, because that's actually where Logres is located at.
I lost my mother to a demon. Yet that girl's a Therian. I don't even know what I want anymore.
Hey, that's pretty! You like to look at that thing, don't you?
Yes, my mother... Someone very important to me gave me this. I treasure it a lot. Looking at it gives me strength. Do you want to see it?
Yeah! Ah! What's wrong? My face! It's scary! I don't want to look like that! I don't want my mommy to hate me!
was her age. That's just how I cried. Kamoana, I want you to see this.
That huge owie. What happened?
It's big and ugly, isn't it? There are scary things about my body, too. But do you think I'm scary, Kamoana?
No, not at all. But are you alright? Does that hurt?
Thanks, sweetie. I'm alright, I promise.
What about me? Do you think I'm scary?
You're such a sweetheart, Kamoana. Nobody could ever be scared of you. Not me, not your mother, not Laphicet. You don't have to cry anymore. It'll be okay. I promise.
Okay.
That scar, was it from a demon? Yeah. They attacked my village when I was a girl. I was so hurt, I couldn't move. But my mother lured them away from me so I could survive.
What happened to her?
The last thing she said to me was, "Stay strong and keep living."
Oh.
Come to the deck. Grimoire says she's learned something from the book. Hey, why's your face so red?
It's nothing.
Somehow, I doubt that.
It's nothing, I swear.
Do you all remember the second verse of that song Laphicet read earlier?
4 Empyreans may tear him asunder, but so long as there is one receptive to divine power, Therian shall be forever reborn in sight of the full crimson moon.
Right. That's what I've gathered you all here to discuss. And we think that passage means that Innominat and the Therians will be revived by a chosen one, right? Yes, but the shall be forever reborn part kept bothering me. I've reconsidered my analysis. Suppose that instead of someone being chosen by Innominat to create Therians, the song means that Innominat chooses who becomes Therians. But so long as there is one receptive to divine power, Therians shall be forever reborn. What do you think that could mean? That someone receptive to Innominat's power will be reborn as a Therian.
Like Kamoana.
Which is to say that the Abbey figured out how to turn people into Therians, and then got right to work.
That's...
Are you really that surprised? Artorias has always been one to prioritize the many over the individual, as I well know. Another thing to consider is this wording about Therians being forever reborn. This could mean that one Therian will be reborn again and again, or it could mean that different Therians will be born to take their place. Meaning that even if you kill one, there are more waiting in line. They can't be wiped out.
Looks like prioritizing the one over the many was the right call this time, eh, Velvet?
I never said I wouldn't kill her, if it would prevent Innominat's reawakening. But Therians can't be killed. Not truly.
So, in a nutshell, if you kill one, another person who's receptive to Innominat's power will be reborn as one.
Right. But the song says that 7 mouths feed the body. So there's only so many around.
If you don't kill them, the next ones won't be born.
Exactly. So we remove the 7 Therians from their Earth Pulse points instead. But then, we also have to protect them so the Abbey doesn't steal them back. Or kill them.
Sounds tricky. We've gotta protect my bug, too.
Yeah, you take real good care of that thing now. Got it?
You bet I will.
In that case, we should probably work on securing a proper hideout for ourselves. You got a secret base or anything, Eisen?
It's every man's fantasy, but sadly, I don't.
We need a hard-to-find spot. One where we can guarantee a steady supply of malevolence for the Therians.
Somewhere devoid of people but full of malevolence. Real poser you got there.
With the Abbey in control of the entire continent, Finding a place like that will be easier said than done.
Meanwhile, Inominat's reawakening draws ever closer. We'll have to keep collecting our Therians while we search for a hideout. For now, let's just get to Logris.
Hey, old man! Give me all the water and food you got!
Wait your turn, moron! I was drifting out at sea for 3 days. Almost died out there.
Wait, poor you. You probably deserved it.
Say that again, wise ass. I dare ya.
Shut up, both of you. No one's getting anything until you pay me what you owe first.
Are they gonna be okay?
Don't pay them any mind. Sailors are just a short-tempered bunch, that's all.
Huh? The hell are you doing?
What's going on?
They've jacked up the price to dock our ship here.
Oh yeah? Some real balls you've got there, buddy.
If you lot want to moor here, that's the price you're gonna pay. Look, pirates are a liability to begin with, but calling your crew infamous these days would be putting it lightly. The more wanted you are, the more it's gonna cost to hide you. Capiche?
Hard to argue there. Benwick, just pay the man what he wants.
Yes, sir. You're such pushovers. You and the captain both.
I knew I could count on you to come through, Eisen. Pleasure doing business with you.
Looks like I'm causing you trouble.
It comes with the job. Don't sweat it. Some sailors just have longer tempers than others.
Noted.
Okay, I'm gonna turn in my hunts. And then I'm just gonna go through all of the skits Owen seems to do first.
Alright, everything's all fixed up. Now to polish this ship from top to bottom.
You really throw your back into your work, don't you?
Why shouldn't I? The Von Eltia is our pride and joy, our weapon. And most importantly, our home.
I'm sure you've heard this before, but she's one odd-looking ship.
The Von Eltia was built by the Kingdom 12 years ago, using the very best technology available. She was designed for search and seizure operations on the high seas. Apparently, her unusual design comes from an engineer who is familiar with technology from the far continent.
But on her maiden voyage, a string of mysterious accidents took the lives of the captain, then the second, and then the third in command. People thought the ship was bad luck. She was about to be scrapped when Captain Eifried came and snatched her for himself.
If the ship was bad luck, why did Eifried want it?
Well, I'm sure part of it was that he wanted a sturdy ship, capable of reaching the far continent. But when I asked him why, he said, "She looks interesting."
She's too interesting if you ask me. We've been chased by storms, struck by icebergs, attacked by a giant whale. You name it.
3 years ago when the first mate arrived, it all made sense. To think we'd been haunted by a Reaper the whole time.
Oh, come on. Don't go blaming the captain and the first mate for every bad thing that happens. I bet you're all just frustrated because you're forced to go where they tell you.
None of us are forced to be here. We're here because we choose to be here. And we do so fully knowing what sort of men the captain and the first mate are.
Anyone can leave the crew whenever they like. We're free pirates, each of us, here because we want to be. Some of us love adventure, some are looking to test their fate, and some are just searching for a good place to die. We're a ragtag bunch of rogues, that's for sure. But not a one of us has died carrying regret or resentment.
So we're glad to help out you and yours. But you'd best not forget what we stand for.
I won't.
They're quite the crew, aren't they?
Were all those accidents truly caused by your power?
Yeah. I've been searching far and wide for a way to lift the Reaper's curse. But when I couldn't find a single thread to follow on this continent, I turned my eyes to the other side of the ocean.
And that's why you boarded this ship.
And a fine ship she is. The Von Eltia was built from 1,000-year-old wood, you know. Before I found my coin, she was my vessel. But then the accidents came.
And then Ifrid stole the ship. Did he know you were on board?
Definitely. He had pretty solid resonance going for him. Although at first, I think he assumed I was just a dour-eyed lubber worthy of little notice.
I suppose being a Reaper tends to take its toll like that.
No argument there. But still, whether they could see me or not, they didn't act any differently at all. I fought my damn curse with everything I had. And Ifrid and his crew fought right along with me. Hell, we even finally made it to the far continent.
And you didn't find anything there? To help with your curse?
I didn't even look.
But that's why you went there, isn't it?
Eventually, I just got tired of fighting back. The crew, they taught me how to feel alive. And the joy of pursuing my dreams alongside good friends.
Just when are we gonna be allowed free access through Vortigern? Having to go all the way around it every time is far too inconvenient. If they insist on building a big gate over the sea, the least they can do is let honest folk through it.
I get why you're upset, but maybe they just haven't been able to devote the resources to fix it after those savage demons wrecked the place. Look, those demons who attacked Helavis are still on the loose, aren't they?
Yep. Standing right here.
From what I heard, the demons who wrecked Vortigern were the same ones that killed the High Priest.
What? No way. Wait a minute. The High Priest was killed?
Yeah. The official story is that he's injured or sick or something, but I heard differently.
Then no wonder they haven't had time for Vortigern. I hope the Abbey finds those demons quick. Those monsters need to pay for what they did.
Looks like our infamy is growing by the day.
Maybe they've even put a bounty on us by now.
They keep embellishing our escapades, though. I'm honestly a little hurt they're calling us monsters.
The more they embellish, the easier it is for us to get around. Confusion and panic will only help us.
Alright, I'm actually going to be doing some optional stuff. So, I'm actually going to go to the boat. I'm going to actually be making my way over to Renede. Let's go to Renede Docks.
The Bloodwing butterflies operate in the Empire's shadows. Not even the Abbey knows their full scope beyond whispers and rumor. And you all have a connection to them, don't you?
Dark and interconnected is the underworld. We've heard voices in the shadows, glimpsed faces behind paper-thin masks.
The attack on High Priest Gideon. Was that at their behest?
Yeah, the Bloodwings asked us to take him out.
We did it in exchange for information that could lead us to Artorias.
Information? You would assassinate a man for mere information?
Yes. Information on the shepherd who rules the world. Not a bad deal if you ask me.
We just work with them when our interests align. Nothing more.
that's the kind of thin justification I'd expect to hear from them, too.
But the Bloodwings were acting upon knowledge that the High Priest was harming the people of the city.
You're right. The incident with the nectar was the Church's failing. And it seems that the Bloodwing Butterfly Network goes further and deeper than we had thought.
They knew about the barrier at the throne, too.
And Velvet's expertise at dove mimicry.
Would you stop bringing that up?
Dove mimicry? What does that mean?
I have no idea.
There was a dove near the dock checkpoint. That's all.
Huh?
Right! It was a black, full-chested dove, wasn't it? Cuckoo!
A black, full-chested dove? Is that some sort of underworld code word?
Alright, I'm also gonna go to that optional skit over here.
Did you guys hear? The search party that went to the Laban tunnel was wiped out by a demon.
Really? They were the ones out searching for Count Capelus, weren't they?
You mean the one who managed to get kidnapped? Despite everyone else at his manor, servants, children alike, getting killed? You'd think noblemen like that would have some decent exorcists among their personal guard.
Suppose he did. But I heard every blade there, sword and spear alike, was found chipped and cracked to hell.
What kind of demon could do that?
Who are the Capeluses?
They are one of the great noble lines, on par with Oscar's Dragonia family, and have served Midgand for generations.
People refer to them as the royal family's hidden dagger. Unlike me, you never hear good rumors about them. They say behind the royal family's glory lies blood and tears shed at the hand of the Capelus family.
But those are just rumors. Although I do know that in recent times, the Count had stood against the rise of the Abbey.
I couldn't care less about the whereabouts of some noble. But we should be careful of the demon that took out all those exorcists.
Yeah, it sounds like a worthy opponent.
And then we are gonna exit out of town. They were just talking about the demon over by the Laban tunnels. It's pretty much we're gonna be going. Remember where we chased Aizen to the north part of the next section? It's actually pretty close to where the Exorcist training tower is at. That's where the general direction we're gonna head to, but we're just gonna be going under the area right before the tower to get to those tunnels in order to kill that demon that they were talking about. But I'm just gonna look for everything around here first. Do my best to try to get a lot of these cat spirits on my way there. And as you notice that sometimes the chest does get refilled, so you can open it if you're passing by it if you want to. And I just realized the top left hand corner actually tells you the chest actually refilled and how many. I actually didn't really pay attention to that part very much before. So you see, it should be where we're actually heading. It's going to be at the bottom on the east side over here, actually. But let me see if I can try to grab this thing. The cat space in particular. And then we're going to jump down here. This is actually where we're heading. Let me just put all the cat spirits here first, though. So we're actually heading over here. This is the Laban's tunnel. We're gonna actually head to the northeast first. There should be a chest over there.
We can do Hey, is everyone? I'll show you the video that's fearless. No mercy. Wounds that won't heal. We're all set.
Not even worth my time.
I'm extra good at beating up the weak ones. No escape.
there because there's a question there. God. Ship has come back.
I'll show you the beauty of my spear. No mercy! Wounds that will be
They were nothing.
I'll show you the beauty of my spear. A complete victory!
I'll finish this now.
We won, right?
Okay, she mastered it. Alright, now we're gonna head to the south side.
I'll show you the beauty of my spear. No mercy! Wounds that will be
We're finished here. Come on, really?
I'll show you the beauty of my spirit. Here, please! You broke me! Here's your justice! Fighting order! I need to be careful not to misuse my power.
I'll finish this now. No mercy! Wounds that won't
Not bad.
You too.
We can do this!
Come on, really? I'll finish this now.
We won, right?
Okay, we're gonna go and burn the vines so that we can move on. I'm actually gonna head all the way east first to see. I believe there should be a chest up there. Spiders popping out.
Hey, is everyone... I'll show you the beauty of my camera! No mercy! Wounds that won't Is that all you got?
I'm not a fan of long, scary things.
burn this.
I'll finish this now. Not even worth my time.
There's a chest here. There's a cat's box. Hopefully I have enough. Yeah, I do. Alright, we're gonna head on to the next area. I'm going to pick this up. Those are for permanent stats increase on the character you decide to put it on. There's a chest here for a life bottle. And then now we're gonna exit to the next area. Oh, let me just touch this too. Okay. And what we're hunting is the demon, probably literally in the smack in the middle right there. Is there an item here? So I'll check. There's a chest there. There's another chest.
Are we ready for this? Here! Check out the hide on that one!
I bet I can take it down in 3 swipes.
3? More like 1,000 back there. This is now. Rise! Arise! Ascending! Angel! Working my red down! Shock drop! The down red! Get him out! Here's true!
To fall here.
We won.
It wasn't good enough.
What do you mean? That demon was really strong.
I don't mean the demon. I mean me. If Shigure were here, he'd have sliced it clean in half.
But you use shorter dual blades rather than just one bigger one like him, so of course...
No. He'd have done it with a shorter blade, too.
You can't be serious.
He's right. I think Shigure might really be capable of that.
Yeah. He's done it before.
Can I ask you a question?
I don't mind. You want to know more about my clan?
Yeah.
Well, as the eldest son, Shigure became head of the clan and ran things for a while. But 3 years ago, a rumor started floating around that he was planning an insurrection, and our lord immediately called for his execution.
Sounds like he doesn't waste any time.
Shigure never particularly cared about our lord to begin with. All he ever respected was personal strength.
Then did your lord send you to do the job?
Yeah. The only thing that can take down a Rangetsu swordsman is another Rangetsu swordsman. I thought I could handle it. I knew his every trick and had the time and place all planned out. But when it happened...
You got your ass beat.
Yeah. He made a fool out of me. I came at him with a greatsword, and he just used a small one. All the training I'd done, I couldn't land a hit on him.
A rude awakening if there ever was one.
Damn straight. I couldn't deny it. Shigure cast aside my greatsword and just laughed. Train harder, he told me. I was so frustrated by my weakness, my inexperience. So much so that I wanted to end my own life. So much so that I turned into a demon.
Rokuro.
In the end, Shigure escaped, and I was arrested for failing to perform my duty and sent to the prison island.
And the rest, as they say?
So you regret not being able to kill your brother, huh?
I know it sounds crazy, but that's just who I am.
I'm not here to judge you. I'm just using you for my own purposes. As long as you fight my enemies, that's all that matters.
That's the plan. That's what I do best as a demon.
There's a bunch of cat spirits over here. Actually, we can just actually exit out and use the teleporter thing just right outside of here. And then now we're gonna be heading back to Port Zexon. We're gonna go back to raid. The ship has returned.
Show.
Alright, I'm gonna go to end my video here. Next video we will just be pretty much continuing with the story by heading to the capital. Other than that, if you found this video helpful in any way, please like and subscribe. I am posting videos every day. I also do have a Twitch channel too as well that I typically do streaming of Final Fantasy 14. Can visit me on there. Other than that, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.